Good evening, everyone. It's Dan again, and I believe this is episode 6. Can I remember what we were doing the last time we were on? No, and it was only recorded yesterday. So, in typical fashion, with a brain like a goldfish. Sorry for the mute there, my cat decided it would be a good idea to walk right in front of the microphone and step all over the keyboard. This seems to be a bit of a recurring thing with George. George is his name. We've only had him since Christmas. They say pets aren't for Christmas, but this one was technically. We've been feeding him for probably a little over a year. He's a stray. He's been in the neighbourhood for at least 5 years. We took him to the vets and all that stuff. He has microchips. His owner passed away. No one's claimed ownership. None of the other pets that he lived with have been to a local vet in excess of 5 years. But he's been a stray. We call him George. He's gone by a few names. I think his real name is Prince, like the singer, not Prince as in Paul Prince. And we've been looking after him for about a year, but he fell ill around Christmas time, and he had the cat flu, so we took him to the vets. It was the day after Boxing Day that we could finally get him into the vets. And he was really unwell, and we had to give him medications and things. And this was the first time that he'd been in the house properly, and we locked him in the house. I lived in the living room with him for best part of 9 days or something like that. I was only leaving to go to the bathroom and stuff. I took time off work at that time of year anyway. It's not a problem too. But yes, George. After he recovered, we let him back out, and now he only leaves the house to go to the toilet. Really, he comes in all the time. The window is always open for him to come in and out. We're going to install a cat flap for him. So that he can come and go as he pleases without making the house freezing cold. But yeah, he seems to spend most of his time in the house now sleeping. And if he's not sleeping, he's usually walking on my keyboard. So yeah, that's George. Maybe I can get a photo of him to pop up on the screen at some point while I'm talking about it. Anyway, we picked up our orders. Let's grab hold of our first customer computer. So this one is to install a new CPU. Let's do that. That's a customized bench. Oh, I like the design on this case. I like the blue as well. So let's remove the panel and the air cooler. Why can't I remove the air cooler? There's going to be a tiny little cable somewhere in the way, isn't there? Can I see why? No, can I remove the top panel? Not without removing this. There we go. Air cooler out. Pop out the CPU, we don't need to clean it. Move that, so it's a 6600K, we're going to install the 67, which we have ordered, that's good. Get some thermal paste on there. Where's the shield? Okay, and then we can reinstall the cooler and the cable. Then we can get the top cover back on, the side cover back on, and boot it up, make sure it's working. Oh, it's missing cables. Oh yes, I removed the I need to do this cable, don't I? Yeah. Makes sense. And then install the side panel. See if it boots. Good thing. Very good. Let's just see if there are any hidden objectives, because I can't remember. Let's remove that while we're here. And this was this one. Don't have much time to chat. I remember this email now. Okay. I can write up some. I don't have much money. Do what you can. Failing that, I'd be happy if a. Okay, so he doesn't have any other. Yeah, got nothing else. He just wants to put better simulations, so we can do that. Let's drop that down, and we'll grab the next one, which is a customized with green cables. Now, I don't know if I need a customized bench for that. Installing replacement cables. For this job, you need to open the case, remove the cables inside the PC, and then replace them with green cables, as the customer requested. Remove the side panel. Remove the cables. Install screen, cable. Okay. Replacement cables installed. You have successfully installed the replacement cables, so now you just need to close up the PC and make sure it boots the operating system. Let's boot it while we check his emails. Make sure that he didn't need anything else. No, it's a sticker. I thought it was a sticker. No, that's it then. So that's booted. We can put the panel back on. Take that away. And it will collect payment for these in the next jobs. So collect. Beautiful. Collect. Beautiful. We can delete these now. Delete. Delete. New parts unlocked. Remove those. Hi, my operating system needs moving. I'd like to clone it to an SSD. Do you think you could do all that by the 11th? That's 4 days. I think warning stickers would look cool on the PC too. We can do that. Clone operating system to SSD. Does he have an SSD installed, or does he want me to get one for him? He does have one, but it's on the hard drives. We'll clone it from that to that. No problem. Accept. Management at Newton Zoo. Hi, I work at Newton Zoo. You may know us from the well-publicised incident in which Shishi, a prominent esports personality, hacked our security system and set 24 penguins loose. Far from our finest hour, but any publicity is good publicity. I took control of IT at the zoo personally soon after, and I'm in the process of updating our systems. The first thing I looked into when I took over were the CCTV systems, including one particular problem area where the chimpanzees regularly fling dirt at the cameras. Delightful. I had a technician from Only Cams. No way. Only Cams Limited. Oh my god. Install it. It's like the electrician's versions of OnlyFans. Okay. Yeah, installed new cameras and protective screens, but the new cameras record at high resolution and the monitoring system is struggling to process the footage. Fine. Okay, no problem. Having consulted a professional reference guide, I suspect the CPU is causing a bottleneck. Could you upgrade it to something like a nice Ryzen 5 6-core 1600X? I could do with that. I could do the upgrade myself as an IT officer, but I'm told I must outsource the work to someone better qualified, whatever that means. Okay, so we need a Ryzen 5 1600X. What has he got at the moment? A 1400. So they're on the same platform. So we can do that. We can get a 1600X. Yeah. Oh, I've not accepted the job yet. Let's accept it. And we can close that to this job. Yeah. Order. That's good. So emails. Both of those are booked. Oh, did you hear the cat activation noise? I'm not sure if you did. You're right, George. You want some love, dear? I'm just recording a video at the moment. I'll give him some love afterwards. I've got the day off of work today. I'm recording on a, what day is this? Wednesday? Open the window. One moment, guys. You've got the option to leave now. I had it closed while I was recording in case there was any outdoor noise. Okay. So, we've ordered all those bits. We did say in the last episode that we were going to start grabbing a PC for each day from the store. So let's do that. Let's go to spares and repairs. And in an ideal world, we want things that have only got one or two. We'd prefer easier things, like this one here, for example, which says it's got broken RAM. Patriot Viper Steel Series 8GB 3200. So that's not a problem. We can. Let's do that one. What we don't want to be doing is putting pressure on ourselves with broken motherboards and things like that. I'm not sure if they have it, but if we've got to diagnose issues as well, we want to try and avoid those, I believe, for the time being at least. So let's grab one of these, and then let's go to our emails. Will it tell us the spec of the PC? It will. So we can grab another one of those from the store. And that'll arrive tomorrow, and we can do that first thing. So let's end the day. Which this? Oh, that's that PC. Okay. typically I've opened the window and then George has come and sat right beside me. He's laying his head on my numpad, so I've just pressed the num lock button so he doesn't start pressing buttons. So we've ordered those bits. Let's grab the PC we're gonna put out on the bench outside. Let's change that build mode. And this was broken RAM. Did it specify which one? It's the first slot. So let's remove that. Install memory, new one. I'd really be running dual channel, I think. Let's just do that quickly. I imagine it's 1 and 3. I've not looked up this motherboard. I could do. Let's close those clips next to it and then install this one in 1 and 3. It should be running dual channel now. I'm not familiar with the Z370 motherboard, so let's boot that up while we install the side panel. Oh, it's a glass one, we didn't take one off. So should be good to go. Yep. So we can stick this one out for sale. Let's use one of the pedestals this time. And we're going to name it. What have we got? 16 gigabytes. We've got SLI 980s. So let's call it SLI 980 560 watts. PSU seems very low for two 980s, but there we go. Come on, George, move along. SLI 980 gaming. We'll call it 999. I quite like that as a price, so we'll leave it there. And then let's get on with the other projects. Cloning the operating system. So we need to put our USB drive and cloning drive. Do we need both? I'm not sure. Let's do this. I'm trying to remember how we do it. At least select a storage device to install the operating system onto. Ensure that you have run the OS cloner app. Cancel. Let's load in first and then we'll run the cloner. Clone it from the hard drive to the SSD. Okay, where are we? Here we are. Clone operating system. Reboot the PC to select the target device. Okay. Restart. Select the device to install it onto. So that one, install. Fingers crossed this has worked. I wasn't paying massive amount of attention when it told us how to do it. Okay, so that has worked. They seem quite happy. Let's go and find this. Warning stickers. So let's do that. We'll pick this up. B case modding. Stickers. Warning. Just have them in yellow. Confirm. Let's have a radioactive. And biohazard. That looks good enough for me. Do we need to pick this up? Change it back because I don't think I put the side panel back on. Or is this one of those? Oh, it's just a glass thing. Okay. Okie doke. We didn't have to take anything off. So that's that one done. Upgrade. What will we be doing? The CPU. So let's. Oh, it's water blocks. Okay. So. The front panel. And the dust filter. Remove the cooler. Lift the AM4 retaining clip. Install the new 1600X. Install some thermal paste. Close that down. That's good. And the cooler. get back on. And the dust cover. And the front panel. And the side panel. Boot it. Oh, it's missing a cable. Side panel. Okay, that's done. That's happy. He's happy with that. Was this the Zoo one? It was, yes. He didn't need anything else done to that, so that's fine. Put this away over here. And collect our payments for these two jobs. Beautiful. And delete those messages. Remove the new parts messages and the PCs that we purchased. Okay, can you help me out with something? I need help with software installation. I'm desperate for FlipSide. Please install that for me. Can you get that done by we got 10 days, okay? I think Lego Classic stickers would look cool on a PC. Could you do that? Yes, we can, William. That's ordered. Hello, my grandson bought me one of these fancy gaming PCs so that I could join him in playing games on the internet. I have to say I've been having a lot of fun. I even started getting quite good at games, but don't tell my grandson. I still let him win. I've seen others talking about pimping their rigs with lights and goodness knows what else. It all seems rather science fiction to me, but exciting nonetheless. I haven't the faintest idea what I'm doing when it comes to the nuts and bolts. Could you help me to dip my toe into customization? I'm just looking for some simple lighting to start off with. I believe one can have it pulse with the music. Set all RGB lighting to blue with music effect. Yes, Rose, we can do that. No problem. We stuck a PC out here for sale. Let's see what else we've got on the market because we've done everything out here. Spares and repairs. Let's see what we've got. A broken power supply. Okay, the profit's not massive, but it's reasonable. Broken graphics card. Higher. We don't have to stick the same one back in there, do we? Because we've got some spare graphics cards. Why don't we do that? Let's make use of some parts that we've got. Let's do that. Buy. So that should be here already. Awesome. And we can swap out the graphics card. Oh, she's dusty. Holy moly, she's dusty. How do you get this out? Weird case. Graphics card. Ooh, which is the best one that we've got? This one here. That's in. It doesn't require any cabling. But what we do require is a good old dust. Blow all of that stuff out there. How often do you guys blow out your PCs? I know a lot of people like never do it. And that used to be the case for me up until, I don't know, a few years ago. Now I tend to do it every, I don't know, I guess every 3 months, something like that. Side panel back on. Let's check it boots. Resale value is low because we put a lower end GPU in it, but we've got a PC to sell. Stick it in the opposite pedestal, and we will call this the 8350K 1151. i3 8350K LGA 1151 SSD. Oh, it doesn't let us put it in there. Let's just put that then, SSD. 849, again, another nice-ish round number. We'll go for 850 and sell. What's this guy? Port Royal. Okay. I think it's time to end the day. See if those PCs sell. End the day. We are back. We didn't order any parts yesterday, but what we have got are these two. Let's check the tablet, see if we sold any PCs. We sold them both. Brilliant. Collect our funds. And what I might do before we do anything else is go for a little upgrade here. I'm feeling an upgrade. Let's shop. Power ups. Here we go. So we've got these two. Do we do auto disconnect? Let's do that. let's do an auto disconnect. We'll sort of work through the order. Thermal pads we've not had to mess around with yet. Standoffs could be helpful. Installation part upgrade. Yeah, maybe we won't do them in order. Maybe we'll do the ones that make sense, but I think we go for auto disconnect tool. Should make our lives a little bit easier. So we'll start with this one. Install FlipSide, and you wanted some kind of sticker or something from memory. Install FlipSide. It's doing this thing. Let's have a look and see what he wanted. Logo Classics. Okay, we can change that. Logo Classics. Uh-oh. Logo Classic, there we go. Let's do a little... Which button is it, that one? Stick on an angle, because that's cool people do. We'll have this one around that way, and huge, like that. That's what we'll do. That PC is ready to go. This one, upgrade the RGB, okay. Stand still modes, and I think we need to install the USB. I can't really remember, I'll be honest. Boot it up. Get the RGB lighting app up. It may already be installed, it's not. Lighting. Lighting. Select all. Change the colour to blue. And we want it to, was it breathe or strobe? I can't actually remember. Let's check. With music effect, okay. Select all. Music. I think that's done. Yep, was there anything else I wanted to do into that? No? Cool. That PC's done too. Let's collect our funds for those two. Delete those messages. And we'll delete that because we don't need that. We don't need that, we don't need that. Okay, I hear you work with computers. I've decided I need a fancier looking PC. I would love to have several of those GG stickers on my case. I've got to have it done in 9 days time. I think you could really use a scan suit. We'll do a virus scan, apply some stickers. We can do that. Hey, it's Clive, you know, from Hit Cable TV shopping channel. We've got this fantastic new PC, unused PC with custom cables that we are selling for the low price of $999. In a few days to one lucky buyer, but Larry messed up. Now the new red, green and blue cables that should have been in the PC are on their way to the dump along with the old cables. He mentioned something about buying them from a custom cable company, but the PC he used has been misplaced somewhere. Could you please install some new custom cables? Okay. We'll definitely give you a discount if somebody tune in. Okay. Red, green and blue only. Now, I seem to remember the last time that I played this game. We can do that. I seem to remember the last time that I played this game, I got stuck on an RGB thing. And upon reading something up on Reddit, even though it looks hideous, you're supposed to do, when you've got cables like the 24 pin, for example, instead of making it nice and even with red, green and blue cables, you have to do them in order. So RGB, RGB, even though it looks hideous, that's what the game wants you to do. Not sure why, but that's what we're going to do. Custom cables. The customer wants you to replace the cables in the PC using a colour combination that's not available in the shop. So you'll need to create a unique set of cables for it. To do this, open the Custom Cables app on your PC or tablet and design a set of cables that meet the customer's requirements. So let's close these. We don't need them anymore. Custom cables. The Custom Cables app allows you to create your own unique set of cables using a range of different colours. You can mix and match colours as you wish and assign each set a name to help you identify use it easily in your builds. Okay, so we need them for all of these products, so we will do right, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red. Same here. And then we do greens. And blues. They look kind of festive, don't they? Absolutely hideous. I wouldn't put them in my PC, that's for certain. Name your new set of cables, RGB 24 pin. To basket. And we do the same here. R, green, green, blue, blue. RGB 8 pin. G, blue, blue. RGB 6 pin. And then I guess we just do R. Red SATA. Red SATA data. Order. Buy now. We can't assign them? Okay, fine. That is ordered. And that was all the emails, wasn't it? Let's see what we can get from the PC store. It'd be good to use the rest of our graphics cards, wouldn't it? But we can't find one here. Broken RAM, 412 profit estimated. 443 for the same thing. Let's grab... Oh, it's got 2 broken sticks though. Which is a higher initial cost. This was just got the 1 broken RAM stick. Let's do that. Buy. And then we go to our emails. Can we refresh these? Yep. We find the broken part, which is the 2nd RAM stick. That one there. Buy now, and we'll sort that out tomorrow. Oh, what I have just seen is the time. We're 27 minutes in. I think we are going to call this episode here. And I've got some things to be getting on with around the house. So I'm going to spend a couple of hours getting caught up, doing some housework. A tiny bit of renovations to finish upstairs. So I think I'm going to get that done. Maybe I'll record another one later on today. Not 100% sure. But we'll try and pick up where we left off next time. For you though, you'll see me again tomorrow evening at 8. I look forward to seeing you there. Again, thank you very much for joining me. I really, really appreciate you watching. And if you've made it this late into the video, I would really, really appreciate a subscribe button press. And if you could hit the notification bell too, that would be amazing. Leaving a like and a comment, especially at this early stage of my YouTube channel growth, helps more than you could ever understand. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.